I had just taken a bite of fried rice noodles from a street stall when I noticed something unusual in the flavor, because this taste could only be made by my late wife. Back when I was young and busy with work, my wife used to fry a bowl of noodles for me every night. After every meal, I would encourage her to start her own noodle stall. Curious, I asked the vendor who taught him how to cook. The young man proudly said he learned it from his mother. He added that his dad had once told his mom to open a stall too. Hearing that, my heart trembled. I immediately asked if he had a photo of his mother, 20 years ago. I went abroad to work in hopes of improving our life. Before I left, I told my eldest son to take good care of his mother and little brother. 20 years later, I had become a billionaire chairman, but I still sent 200,000 yen home every month. I thought they were all living well. I never imagined. My eldest son had kept all the money for himself. He told everyone I had died long ago. He didn't pay for his brother's tuition. He even kicked out his sick mother and younger brother, not long after they were forced out. I happened to return to the country unexpectedly. Excited, I wanted to see my wife and children, but when my eldest son saw how poorly I was dressed, he assumed I had gone bankrupt to test how much money I had left. He pretended to be respectful and invited me inside as soon as I entered. The first thing I asked was where my wife and younger son were. I told him I came home to spend the rest of my life with my wife, but he lied. He said they both died in a car accident. His words cut deep. I suggested visiting their graves, but he and his wife stopped me, told me to rest first, and said we'd go tomorrow. I reluctantly agreed. But while I rested, they ransacked my luggage. They found nothing but a passbook with 1 million yuan, thinking I was worthless. They plotted to drive me away. They called me to the living room, demanded I give them another million, blamed me for being a burden, and told me to get out and die abroad. I was thrown out of the house. Through the crack in the door, I asked where my wife and son's graves were, but my eldest son said I should go find them myself, dragging my suitcase, alone and heartbroken. I wandered the streets. I came across a young man selling fried noodles. Something about him felt familiar. So I ordered a bowl, one bite, and tears filled my eyes. That led to the moment from the beginning. I anxiously asked if he had a photo of his mother. He said the only one was in a family photo at home just then. A generous customer gave him $100. I found out he was a college student with a seriously ill mother. He worked every night to earn tuition and save money for his mother's treatment. I was deeply moved by his filial piety, so when paying, I transferred him $50,000. He panicked, begged to return it, I told him. This kind of money meant nothing to me, but I hadn't been home in 20 years, and the hometown had changed too much. If he really wanted to thank me, he could help me find my wife and son's graves. He knelt down and thanked me, and in my heart, I thought if my youngest son were still alive, he would be about this age. But what I never expected was that this young man was my long-lost son. He used the money I gave him to get surgery for his mother when I returned to his stall again. He was overwhelmed with gratitude. All I said was that I wanted to find my wife's grave. When I mentioned the cemetery's address, he immediately said he knew it well, because he grew up there. At that moment, I finally realized the son I'd been searching for all these years was standing right in front of me.